Abraham Stefanski, correct?
Yes.
And that was payable through the Wachovia Bank,
Yes.
correct? Now, you issued that check on 11/30/05, correct?
Yes.
And you knew that you issued it for $6,000, and you knew at the time you didn't have $6,000 in the account to make the check clear, correct?
Yes.
And you knew that was wrong, correct?
Yes.
Nothing further.
The state is satisfied with the factual basis as well. Thank you.
You've also had the opportunity to look over all of the discovery in this matter,
Yes.
including police reports and different documents. And as it applies to these matters, do you have any reason to dispute any information contained in the police reports?
The police reports?
Pertains to these
On police
offenses.
police to these two counts, no, Judge. Is that correct?
Yes, that's
You
correct.
understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
They basically said that you did certain things, and as it applies to these two counts, you're saying that's true. I don't dispute it.
Yes.
Okay.
I think where he got confused, there was a county reference to Cerny, was supposed to get a Rolls Royce shipped to him to Alaska.
No, yeah.
We're talking about counts
Mercedes,
2 and
yeah.
5.
Mercedes, but you
Yeah.
got, that was taken care
Yeah,
of.
We're
no,
talking about
that's fine.
counts
Yes.
2
And
and 5 only.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And for the record, Judge, I went over this with Mr. Tebbenhoff. He was in my office. We went through the grand jury minutes, sentence by sentence, all the discovery. And he was quite informed of what we're doing today, and I'm satisfied that his play is
That was my next question.
knowledgeable and with full understanding of what's taking place today.
Okay.
And I
The
also
question would be,
represent
Counselor, are
that
you satisfied that this plea is being entered voluntarily and with full knowledge by the defendant of all of his rights and the possible punishment that he faces?
Absolutely, Judge. In fact, I've been familiar with some of the litigation civilly I handled for him, and I know Mr. Tebbenhoff, we went through all this.
Yeah. One other thing. Any motions that were filed or could have been filed, basically this is a final resolution. So there will not be any motions. It's not a question of saying, well, you know, I want to get this, I want to file a motion for that. This is the final resolution.
I understand.
I find there is a factual basis for the entry of this guilty plea. I find that the plea has been entered voluntarily and not as a result of any threats, and not on the basis of any representations or promises which are not set out on the record. So find that this plea is entered with an understanding by the defendant of the charges against him, and the consequence of the plea after full and adequate discussion with his attorney. For these reasons, I will accept the plea of guilty. Sentencing will be set for June 20th, 2008 at 9 a.m. The defendant is again instructed to report to room 124 for the preparation of the pre-sentence report.
I'll do that today.
Thank you.
Thank you. We'll see you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
May I just
Have a good day.
one more thing? I don't know if it, when I go to room 124, you've questioned my health issues, and I'm happy to bring in documentation. if
Show that to
helps
the
you.
probation
Show
department.
it to them.
To them?
And then he will get a complete, the judge will get a complete report.
They complete a different aspect of this.
Okay.
I look over the information. I don't necessarily have to agree with him. I might even send you out to an occupational specialist to have you examined, to have the records checked. I can do that.
Yeah.
In either event, go down there, be as cooperative, bring whatever you think is helpful, and we'll move on from there.
Okay. I'll be happy to even have my
Okay.
cardiologist come in.
Hopefully he'll have a full-time job when we're here, Jim.
Exactly.
This is yours?
That's yours.
Oh, okay.
It's a form, it's a restitution order, and what you can do is talk to your client in advance of the sentencing day. And if you can come up with a reasonable number, I might accept that payment plan. I'll give you the form. This way you could speak with your client, and if you can come up with something, present it to the prosecutor in advance of that day, I may adopt that plan.
Very good.
Okay.
What I was discussing with the prosecutor, there are certain people that have judgments, and they're probably going to levy his salary. So as far as the distribution goes, I'll let the state do that, or the
It will be
probation.
coordinated through probation.
Coordinate that.
Restitution order?
Yeah, normally it's not. Oh, I know, but I it's a sore point.
I have a copy as well.
Yeah. It helps in cases involving restitution. Okay? Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I will ask Mr. Tebbenhoff to put together some.